It was the dead of winter, and a group of friends decided to embark on a ski trip to the remote and eerie mountains of Raven's Peak. The tales surrounding these snow-covered peaks were enough to send shivers down anyone's spine, but the thrill-seekers in the group dismissed them as mere folklore. The journey began on a crisp Friday morning as the group of 6 friends packed their bags and loaded up their SUVs. The drive to Raven's Peak was a long and winding one, with snow-covered trees and a haunting stillness that surrounded them. The closer they got, the more the atmosphere thickened with an unspoken tension. They arrived at the base of the mountain just as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the snow-covered landscape. The quaint ski lodge awaited them, its dim lights flickering through the falling snow. The air was so cold it seemed to freeze time itself. The lodge, named Frost Haven, was an aging structure that held decades of memories and secrets. The creaky wooden floors and dimly lit hallways added to its mysterious charm. The friends checked in and made their way to their rooms, excitement mingling with a hint of trepidation. As night settled in, the group gathered in the cozy common room, sharing laughter and stories over steaming mugs of hot cocoa. The lodge staff warned them to be cautious on the slopes and to avoid certain areas, citing chilling tales of disappearances and strange occurrences. However, the friends dismissed the warnings as old wives' tales meant to add a thrill to their adventure. The first day on the slopes was a blur of exhilarating descents and frolicking in the powdery snow. The friends reveled in the breathtaking views and the adrenaline rush that came with conquering the challenging trails. Unbeknownst to them, the mountain was watching, its ancient secrets buried beneath layers of snow and ice. On the second day, the group decided to explore the forbidden terrains that the locals spoke of in hushed tones. The air grew colder, and the wind whispered haunting melodies as they ventured deeper into the untouched wilderness. The landscape became more desolate, and the towering pines seemed to close in around them like silent sentinels. As the group reached a secluded area known as the Icefall Hollow, the atmosphere shifted. A bone-chilling wind cut through their layers, and a dense fog enveloped them, obscuring their surroundings. Unease settled in as they noticed peculiar carvings on the rocks, symbols that seemed to pulsate with an otherworldly energy. In their quest for adventure, the friends stumbled upon an ancient cave hidden behind the frozen waterfall. Intrigued, they decided to explore its depths, the icy entrance beckoning them like the mouth of a frosty abyss. Little did they know that their decision would unleash the dormant horrors that lurked within. The cave's interior was a labyrinth of icy passages, illuminated only by the eerie glow of bioluminescent fungi. The walls seemed to whisper ancient secrets, and the friends felt a growing unease as they delved deeper into the frozen heart of Raven's Peak. Strange echoes reverberated through the cavern, distorting their senses and blurring the line between reality and nightmare. As they ventured further, the temperature plummeted, and their breath hung in the frigid air like ethereal spirits. The friends began to hear faint whispers, unintelligible at first, but gradually morphing into chilling echoes of long-forgotten tales. It was as if the mountain itself was narrating a story of ancient sorrows and unspeakable horrors. In the heart of the cave, they discovered a chamber adorned with frozen statues, the remnants of unfortunate souls who had crossed the mountain's threshold. The friends' excitement turned to dread as they realized the cave held a dark history, a place where the line between the living and the dead blurred. As the group attempted to retreat, the cave seemed to shift and contort, trapping them in its icy embrace. Panic set in as the whispers grew louder, echoing the regrets of those who had dared to defy the mountain's ancient guardians. Shadows danced on the walls, and the temperature plummeted to an unbearable degree. In a desperate bid to escape, the friends stumbled upon an altar bathed in an eerie blue light. Encased in ice, it held a relic, a crystal pulsating with an otherworldly energy. As one of the friends reached out to touch it, a spectral figure emerged from the frozen shadows. The apparition, a tormented soul trapped between worlds, warned them of the mountain's wrath. It spoke of a curse that bound them to Raven's Peak, a curse that hungered for the warmth of the living. The friends, paralyzed with fear, listened as the ghostly figure recounted the tragic fate of those who had come before them. With each passing moment, the cave seemed to tighten its grip, and the whispers escalated into anguished wails. The spectral guardian urged the friends to break the curse by sacrificing a part of themselves, a piece of their very souls. Desperation and fear painted their faces as they grappled with the impossible choice before them. As the group deliberated, the mountain's malevolent presence manifested in the form of icy tendrils that slithered through the cave. The temperature dropped to a point where their breath froze in the air, and the very essence of Raven's Peak seemed to converge upon them. In a moment of collective dread, the friends made a fateful decision. They would sacrifice a fragment of their souls to appease the ancient curse and break free from the mountain's icy grasp. With trembling hands, they touched the crystal, offering a piece of their humanity to the spectral guardian. The cavern trembled as the sacrifice took hold, and the frozen statues seemed to weep tears of ice. The whispers faded into a mournful silence, and the cave released its grip on the friends. As they stumbled out into the blinding daylight, they felt a profound emptiness within, a void that echoed with the sorrow of the mountain itself. The friends returned to Frost Haven, forever changed by their harrowing experience. The once lively lodge now felt haunted, its walls echoing with the residual pain of the ancient curse. They carried the weight of the mountain's secrets, forever bound to Raven's Peak in ways they could not comprehend. Years passed, and the friends drifted apart, haunted by the memories of that fateful ski trip. Each carried a piece of the mountain within them, a constant reminder of the price they paid to escape the frozen whispers of Raven's Peak. The tales of their horrifying ordeal became a cautionary legend, a warning to those who dared to venture into the desolate heart of the mountains. And so, the slopes of Raven's Peak remained silent, its secrets buried beneath layers of snow and ice. The mountain watched, its frozen whispers echoing through the ages, a testament to the price one pays when daring to defy the ancient spirits that guard its icy domain.